Welcome back. As I retreat into my solitude, I begin my studies. I gather my thoughts. And I realized a very important time is either taking place or is about to take place. We're all waiting on someone. Can you feel it? We're all waiting on someone. Now, I could be wrong. The majority of the world is waiting for Jesus. Now, I don't have time to go into why I don't believe that's who I am waiting for. Because I actually read and study the Bible, I've realized who I'm waiting for. Now, I won't say the Son of God doesn't exist. I won't say that he's not going to come back or he came. I know that's not his name though. But as the Father said, as in the beginning, it shall be in the end. In the beginning, the Lord created the angels. So right there at that fact, he has millions of sons. Angels are sons of God. Now, I don't want to overstep my boundaries because I also study the One. And there's more than one because that's the way it is. The only one is the Most High. He's the one. Everyone under him, they're just messengers. It's a hierarchy. And he holds the keys to everything. And he passes them out when he feels like it. But he never passes the keys to his greatest powers, as a father would, that gonna live forever and has all wisdom. I believe he would be the only one to have the key to forgiveness. Now, that book states over and over that one of his sons sit at the right side of him. And it makes sense because angels are messengers. When you actually learn what angel means, that it means messenger, the Jesus thing will start making more sense. When you realize the angels in the Bible take human form, it'll make more sense. The thing that and I believe others, I can never be the first, have come to realize is the Father repeatedly says certain things. And one of those things is the Son of Man. That's who everyone's waiting for. Well, not everyone. The chosen. The weak. The people that actually need to be saved. They have us believe we're waiting on a messenger. An angel. When the Most High said, I'm going to send a Son of Man and call his name Emmanuel. And when you find out that Emmanuel means God is with us, it should make more sense of why they switched the story and say, alright, his name is Emmanuel, God's with us, so we're going to make them believe that he's half man and half God. Because he's in God's form and he's going to be with his people. That's not what the Most High said. The Most High said a virgin will give birth. When virgins give birth in this realm, they have sex. Period. Period. There's no other way to get a Son of Man. And in the very beginning, who did it say that was going to crush the head of the serpent? Did it say the Son of God? Or did it say the Son of Man? Because when you read story of Adam and Eve, after she takes that the apple, and the Most High starts handing out punishment checks, because everybody wrote a check their ass couldn't cash, but the Most High did. And he told the serpent to his face. He told this Satan, this thing, whatever it is, his son. He told his son, you went against Adam and Eve, and now Eve is going to have a son that's gonna stomp your head. Well, it doesn't say stomp your head, but he says he will bruise his heel on your head. How do you bruise the sole of your heel? That means the bottom of the back of your foot is going to get bruised. How do you bruise that as you bruise someone's head? To me, in the physical, that's someone on the floor and I'm stomping you out. And you know, it's he's telling a snake that a man's going to bruise your head. So, like, you know, he did curse the snake to crawl on its belly. So, what are you going to do if you have no sticks, no rocks, and a snake comes up? And you're like, all right, I have no choice but to go through this thing. I can't run around it. I can't go back. You're going to stomp it out. Now, last time I checked, Eve was a woman. And she was a virgin. And last time I checked, every woman is a woman. And they all start out as virgins. Now, when I match that to the King David story, and how the Most High said, I'll never allow anyone else ever in history, no other bloodline will ever rule over my children except yours, David. Your bloodline shall be king forever. You know, they do say, Jesus came from the house of David, It also says that King David's rulership is forever through his bloodline. Meaning, there shall never be anyone or anything that will ever rescue or rule over the Israelites or Judah. When the Most High wanted to save his people from the Egyptians, did he send an angel to go talk to Pharaoh, or did he send a man? When the Israelites had to face Goliath and his army, did he send an angel to defeat Goliath, or did he send a man? When the Most High was going to flood the world, did he send an angel to talk to everybody, or did he send a man? It seems like the Most High has cursed Adam and Eve with the responsibility of overcoming the serpent, which would make sense of the saying, the sins of the father fall upon the son. The duties of the father fall upon the son. Did Adam take out the serpent for, defiling his wife and making him lose his kingdom in heaven? Nope. But he did tell Eve, your son will. That task has fallen upon one of your sons in the future. It didn't say when. And no man has ever stomped out evil. Or at least no man has even seen the face of what this thing is. So, I could be wrong, but in my next video, because I know I'm going to run out of time, I'm going to play a whole bunch of verses of all the stuff that I've been talking about so you can see that I'm not making shit up. It's going to take me a while because I have to look through chapters and blah, 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 and all this other stuff, which is a lot of reading or listening to videos. Good thing that I kind of know some of the stuff and I have some of these things written down. But there's just so many different... I named a lot of the things that back up what I'm saying. Now, it says the Son of Man is gonna come, and the government's gonna be on his neck. and that he's going to rally his people, and that he's going to be the one fighting for the Most High. Right? Now, I'm not sure, but I'm kind of sure that seeing that every man that's ever walked that Bible and walked for the Most High, you eventually get the sword. There's no walking for the Most High without defeating enemies, making enemies, and then those enemies using evil tactics to get you out of the way. They don't play fair. It's the way it goes. Now, seeing that the Son of Man's coming in a time where his people don't rule anything, then everyone that's against his people are going to be against him. And the book says everyone's against his people. Everyone had taken part in enslaving his people across the world in ships. So it says that he's going to speak to the nations and tell them, let my people go, or I'm taking you to war. There's a lot of places in the world, and it says he's going to gather them from everywhere. That's going to take a long time. And when you're sending threatening messages like that, and you don't have an army and a kingdom and stuff, you know, this world looks at my people as a fucking joke now. I couldn't imagine if one of us actually had all the knowledge of the Most High and started like talking like that. Free my people. What did Moses? Moses. What did he do? What did he say to Pharaoh? He was just a man with a staff and the Most High. And he went to the top dude of the whole country and said, let my people go. The Lord said, let them go. I don't care how much power you got. I don't care about none of that. I'm not scared of none of yous. That takes balls of steel. Now, it says a lot of things of how he's going to have like backup, heavenly backup, and people will love him because, you know, he's going to kind of like try to represent them and free them and stuff, you know. And I started realizing the way that it talks about how he's supposed to have this banner that goes up and the whole world can see it, and how he's going to be speaking to people all at one time and all these different things. I said, how can any man do this when we don't have Jesus powers and stuff? Like, men are just men. We don't have none of that walk on water shit. And then I started thinking about Samson and all Daniel and all the other stories where God bestowed power upon men to spare their life. Like, you know, like Fantastic Four, Johnny Storm, Flame On. They put 3 men of the Most High in a furnace and tried to burn them alive. And nothing happened. Because they seen an form of a man standing, a 4th form. There was only 3 that went in, but there was a 4th guy in there standing with them, and they would not burn. So then they believed that their Lord was the Lord, so they let them go. Samson, regular guy, because the Lord made a promise with him, don't cut your hair, and I'll make you like Incredible Hulk. Hulk smash, you don't want to see me get angry. Duh. All these stories of superheroes and super strength and super speed and all these things, those are my people in the Bible. All of it. The Flash, I forgot exactly. I think it was Jacob. When Jacob was gets the birthright or whatever, he's like getting chased around from Esau, and it says in one of these stories that he's running so fast that a chariot couldn't catch up to him. He's running so fast that horses couldn't catch up to him. How do you outrun horses? Oh, yeah. Because the Most High gives you power. And then I always relate it to all the little stories, like I said, I've ever learned. Like, you see how I just related the superheroes to the Israelites and all the great guys of the Bible? Well, there's one story that I've watched, and I'm sure you have too. The Goku story. Go listen to Vegeta's talking about the Saiyans. And then go listen to what David says about the Israelites. Go look at the story of Goku and go look at the story of the Son of Man or the Son of God. It's all the same thing. What did Goku say? I am the way. I am the light. I'm the hope for the people. They every made Superman, all these stories, Batman, all these stories are just copies of the people of the Bible. Superman. You mean like God is with us? You know, like a man that has like unlimited power? It's a joke. I don't know who you're waiting for. But now I understand who I'm waiting for. And the strange thing to me is seems to be going on where it seems to, now that I found this knowledge and it's sticking in my head, it made me like aware of all the things that's going on in the world right now. Relationships suck. Abortion has been popping forever. All these, we're all sin. If the Son of Man has to come through a woman, that means the woman and father must follow the law. So, you know, the chances of the Son of Man being born right now is slim to none. Wake up. All love, all praise to the Most High.